I'm Martin Stone. The editors of the Journal of Analytical Psychology have asked if I would tell you about a special edition of the journal due to come out in June. And it really is rather a special edition, as there's never been anything quite like it before. I'd like to tell you something about it, what's in it, and how it came into being. It will include an introduction and papers by 10 Jungian analysts from across all the 5 London Jungian societies, representing the whole range and diversity of theoretical thinking in London. Moreover, because of how these papers came to be written, they're almost all very personal and express viewpoints across a broad spectrum of Jungian thought, with archetypal, developmental, post-Jungian and psychoanalytic content. I'll whet your appetite by briefly listing the contributors. Jules Cashford, Warren Coleman, Jim Fitzgerald, Dale Mathers, Marilyn Matthew, Helen Morgan, Arthur Nisa, Mark Saban, Anne Shearer, Jan Wiener, Ruth Williams and myself. These papers were all presented at a conference in November last year, which was held to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the founding of my society, AJA, the Association of Jungian Analysts. How the conference came into being is an interesting and encouraging story for Jungians worldwide, especially in those other places where splits have occurred. To celebrate our 40th anniversary, I was asked to chair a committee to organise suitable events throughout the year. We organised a festschrift, an art exhibition, a summer school, a celebratory lunch for members and candidates, and a birthday party. These are all events that AJA has a reputation for doing well. And for the main event of our anniversary, we wanted a conference to reflect where AJA stands in the Jungian community in the UK. I need to put this in context. There are now 5 Jungian societies in London, and since the 1980s, they have met regularly under an umbrella group. AJA's foundation in 1977 followed a split within the existing London Jungian Society, the SAP, Society of Analytical Psychology, and in the 1980s, AJA split and another Jungian society, IGAP, arose from it. So, the occasion for our celebration was also a time of loss for SAP and IGAP, and we were aware that memories of AJA's birth could potentially open old half-healed wounds and fuel past resentments. The situation was further complicated by there being 2 other London Jungian groups in London, BJAA, previously BAP, and GAP, not directly involved in splits, but closely allied to the other societies. Relationships between our societies in the umbrella group have grown increasingly collegial and friendly, and AJA's chair, Arthur Nisa, proposed that we should invite all the London Jungian societies to join us in devising the conference programme, with speakers to be drawn from each society. Our hope was that this would be a way of including colleagues who'd been hurt in the past to be with us in our celebration of our Jungian heritage, and that it would be a place where we could recognise our differences and heal past wounds. The title, Who is My Jung, was suggested for the conference, in the hope that it would allow speakers to talk about their individual relationships to the Jungian world in an open and personal way, as well as expressing their different and diverse ideas. The enthusiastic response and support AJA received comes across in these papers. I was invited to present the keynote paper and bring in ideas from the theme AJA chose for its anniversary year, Remembering and Forgetting, to reflect on my own personal journey and on my relationship with AJA, as well as the ideas and thinking that have influenced my work as a Jungian analyst. The conference was a resounding success and was followed by moving testimonies from audience and speakers, including "This was the best one-day Jungian conference has ever been in London." It was certainly a great day and an extraordinary event, and I feel honoured and grateful to have been a part of it. My thanks go to the journal's editors for publishing the conference papers in this form and making it possible for you to enjoy them. I encourage you to read them all. Thank you.